Lynette with Charm Grammy Crochet. How is everybody doing today? Today is Thursday, so it is hashtag Luck of the Draw 9 Boggy Creek edition. I messed with my chair here to raise it up, and now I'm sitting forward. I can't figure that out. So if I'm moving around more than I normally fidget, it's because I feel like I'm falling forward and I can't figure out how to make that stop. My husband said, just play with the gears, you'll get it. I'm like, I know. So that's how it is today. But I want to welcome you for joining me today for just a little quick chit chat. Not only is it Thursday Luck of the Draw Day, that means it's also the day after hashtag Wipeout Wednesday, or Wednesday Wipeout. So those are a couple of the crochet alongs that I'm doing. And I wanted to update you so I can put the stuff away for another week, because I do have both of those completed. So if you're new here, thanks for stopping in. I hope you like seeing what you see. If you've been around a while and you keep coming back, I appreciate you so very much. And let's see what we've got. First, let's start with yesterday's stuff, which this will probably come out on Friday, so you'll see this on Friday. I probably will not be doing a video on Friday simply because my granddaughter, Chloe, if you've been around, you've seen her. She is coming over and picking me up. We made arrangements when I wasn't allowed to drive yet for us to go get our hair cut together. It's long enough. It needs to be styled now. So I have the style all picked out that I want. We're going to give it a second shot because it's what I wanted the last time when I got the haircut that made me look like a boy. It's long enough now. I think I can get the long layers that I wanted, and hopefully the style that I was looking for. So cross your fingers for that, because if I come out looking like a boy again, that's it. I'm never cutting my hair again. It's just going to grow until it reaches the ground and drags, because that'll be it. I'm never getting it cut again. I'm going to a real, hairstylist, not just a haircut. So it should be good. Okay, enough on the hair. But I won't be doing a video tomorrow because we're going to spend some granddaughter time together, and I'm really excited about that. So this is the book from that we are working from to do 52 dishcloths in a year of dishcloths. It is available on Amy's. It is on Amazon. It is an Annie's. Excuse me. It is an Annie's book, and you can buy it there as well. I think it's $10 on Amazon, and easier to get that way. I think free shipping. All that if you're a Prime member. So the first one that we did, we're on week 2, and we were starting with the book is divided in colors by season. And so since we're in the fall season, Laura very wisely decided to start with the winter, and we started with this penguin. But then she threw us a loop, and the next one in the book is a gingerbread house, which I just lost it. There it is. This really cute gingerbread house. I'm not going to get, no, yeah, there we go. Really cute. I had the yarn all picked out, and then she threw us for a loop and said, no, we're not going in order. And she put numbers in a jar or something, and we're doing this one. So for week 2, that's the one we're doing. So here is my week 1, the penguin, which you've seen, and this is week 2, and they're really quick so far. Really quick, easy. There was some trouble with the penguins. Everybody seemed to be having trouble with the beak and centering the feet. I did the best I could. Mine are kind of centered. I don't know. And I did make one change on this. So, well, a couple, because they said to use, I think, a 4mm hook. I did a 5mm hook. I don't remember on this one. But I used a 5mm hook on this. This is only supposed to be just the red, but I thought it needs more. I wanted more color there because this green is so dark. And in the book, they use a bright green. But this is my Christmassy, and it's got the sparkles in it. I'm thinking, and I don't know whether I'm going to do it or not, but I was thinking maybe I would just like make little balls for, you know, like little crochet balls on it, or tie little red, maybe I'll do that. I don't, but it's a washcloth, so if anybody wants to use it and it has too many embellishments on it, then it's a pain in the rear end, right? But like little balls or little, both, you know, little ties or something to give it some additional color in the dark green. But then, as I said, how does that make it usable? I don't know. So I'm leaving it, and if I updated any, I'll let you know. But at this point, I think I'm just leaving it. And so that is, this is hashtag Wednesday wipeout. And it's kitchen cotton. The white is sugar and cream. The metallics are Premier. I got these, they were like on sale for a couple of bucks a couple of years ago. So they're both just Premier Home Cotton. And for these Christmassy ones, I'm going to be using the Premier Home Cottons. I have a lot of the cotton, you know, I have a couple of some of those. I don't know. So if we get to do the gingerbread house the next time, I still have the colors in here for that, waiting. Eventually, the gingerbread house will come out, and we will do it. So the colors are in my bag. This is living in, let me just try to get the book back in the bag. These are living in my ice yarn bag, because it's a nice size for these projects. And I still haven't shown them to my daughter. I should really leave them out because I want to take I haven't taken a picture of them to send in to Laura. At least, not the new one. Laura from Mammy's Crochet and Farming is the one that started this shenanigans. And if you send her a picture, she puts it in the slideshow. And a lot of people are participating. The slideshow was pretty long for the first time, so that's pretty good. Then I am working on my next project I want to show you is Luck of the Draw 9 Boggy Creek edition. Of course, you don't have to make your blanket for Boggy Creek. You don't have to make a blanket. You can make anything. I've made I made a couple of Ruanas on out of Boggy Luck of the Draw. I've made a couple of tote bags made out of cotton out of Luck of the Draws. I love Luck of the Draw. I am using Trisha's log cabin stitch. Trisha Mama Swift, she is the one that is hosting Luck of the Draw this time. She pulls out the numbers on Thursday. I am doing a rectangular blanket, so it's just back and forth, back and forth. It takes me like an hour and a half to go through the colors. So we started with Luck of the Draw is a basic color, which a main color. Mine is this black. It looks worse for wear every time I touch it. But it is a Dreamweaver yarn that I used to be able to get for like $2 for that big huge skein. So I bought as much of that as I could every time I could. Every time I would go into one of those stores in any city, I'm like buying, I'd fill up a cart and you pay $10 for the yarn. It was like 2 skeins for $1.29 at one point, 2 skeins for $1.69. The big skeins, when they quit selling it, I think the big skeins were only $1.29. I know, right? You gotta buy it. It's like Red Heart Super Saver, because I've matched some of the colors to Red Heart Super Saver over the course of the years. So I think that's mostly what it is. Red Heart with Love, all those. Anyway, I started with the black, and then the first color picked for me was the, so you're supposed to use 8 different colors, and it's supposed to go 20 weeks. But we're only doing 10 weeks. So I only did 4 colors, and I numbered them with 2 separate numbers. And every week, Trisha reaches in her little baseball cup and pulls out a number, and that's the yarn you use that coordinates with the number she pulls. So week number 1, I got the Safety Yellow. Week number 2, I got the, I think this is Gecko Green. Week number 3, I got the Neon Orange. Then we went back to the yellow, or not orange, pink. Then we went back to the pink this time. Trish, I have 4 colors. I only see 3. I have this beautiful beautiful. This is a varsity orange that will look great in this blanket if you pick the coordinating colors, numbers. For me, this is number 1 or number 5. You have 2 choices, 2 chances, Trish, to get me the right color, because my blanket is surely lacking the bright orange that it needs. So I'm just saying, if you would just only put those 2 numbers in, I would greatly appreciate it. Or you could use the numbers that I have for the green as well, because that's only been in there once. But really, come on, 2 chances. I could really use an orange in here. It's beginning to feel neglected. And, excuse me, I don't know why my voice is so hoarse. This is all the pink that I have left. So we gotta lay off the pink, throw in some orange and green, but mostly orange next week, okay? I do have more of that, but that skein is, that's all I have of that skein. I mean, I wasn't crazy enough not to make sure I had 2 just in case, but I was really thinking I wouldn't use more than 1 per color, even though I have 2 numbers, because there, you know, there's lots of choices and of numbers, and each one has 2. So can you please do me a favor, Miss Trish, and pick out the 1 or the 5, okay? And that's it for my 2 collabs. This is, oh, but 2 things I forgot. Oh goodness, how can I be so forgetful? All week I keep forgetting. We have to draw a name. The winner for, it was supposed to be done on Tuesday, and this is Thursday, and I still haven't drawn it. Oh my goodness, and you're going to see this on Friday. I have to get that set up. But first, I also forgot that over the weekend, I did make it to a Dollar Tree. And I was able to buy some of the $5 yarn from Premier. And the Just Yarn from Premier. I have seen this come through on some Boggy Blankets already, and I love the red, white, and blue blankets that they made. So I did buy 1 blue. It's called Denim. So there are, in case you didn't know, this is tested and approved against 300 harmful substances. They're calling it a 4 medium. It does have a dye lot on it. It does say Premier $5 yarn right on there. Just Yarn 1 pound, 982 yards, 16 ounces, which is 898 meters, 454 grams. Just in case nobody ever told you that. And I bought 1 of the red, which is called Garnet. And then I did buy 1 of the green, which is called Forest. It looks like a sage green to me, not a forest green. And I bought 2 of the white because you can never have enough white. I always kind of feel that way. But when I was looking at, so the Boggy Blankets that I've seen, I kept thinking, you know, everybody needs to buy the red, white, and blue because, you know, red, white, and blue. But then, like, that really looks nice together. When I first saw somebody buying this, I thought these really looked nice together. Like for a boy blanket, I really like that. Or you could do, like, there's so many combinations. Just out of these, you could do like a Christmas, maybe with an off-white would be better. But if, you know, if you wanted to make a couple of blankets, this is an inexpensive way to do it. I like the white. It's very Christmassy. Maybe the off-white would be more like a vintage Christmas if you use the off-white. But then if you did this, like candy canes and peppermint candies and all of that, very Christmassy. Just the white and the green, very Christmassy. If you wanted to go boating, right? Like, you could do so many things with just these colors. And this even is nice. I like it. if the white brightens up the two dark colors, I love it. I'm like, gosh, there's so many choices. Now I feel like I need to buy more of the other colors and more white. But it's not that I don't have red, white, and green yarns already. And I was kind of crazy for buying these because I'm trying to pack up my yarn, and this is just now more that I have to pack or use before I move. You know, so I'm not complaining. It was $5. I like buying yarn. I mean, I'm a yarn addict, just like so many of the rest of us that participate in this community. We're all yarn addicts to the best that we can be. But here's the thing. When you can buy it really at a good price, that makes it even twice as much fun, in my opinion. Like, that's the only time I buy it, if it's at a really good price. So I don't, like, maybe twice in my life I've bought full price yarn, other than kits. I mean, and those are supposed to be like good yarn at a discount, right? Because you're buying the kit. Monthly subscriptions. I think Knit Crate did a great job, you know, for what you got. You got expensive yarn, nice bougie yarn for lesser price, you know, because you had the subscription. So anyway, that being said, let me pause you for a minute, and we'll get the whole thing set up so we can draw the name for the winner for the $50 gift card for my 5K milestone, and get the $50 gift card given out. So let me pause you, or stop, whichever it happens. Okay, so I'm going to switch you around, and we're going to just hold this and do it all at the same time. Here we go. So there is the video link. Filter duplicate users. You just had to make a comment. It didn't have to be just a nice comment. I'm going to add it up, and now we're going to get YouTube comments from this video. 110 unique comments. And let's pick a winner. And the winner is a gray-haired mama. And it says, I am making a lot of small projects since I was gifted lots of yarn, but there's hardly any full skeins. Some are not enough to make a preemie hat. Oh. Well, darn it.
I knew I was underwater.
Oh, stop. I didn't mean, I wanted to show the whole thing, but well, I guess that's all we're gonna, I don't know, will it? Yep, that's what happens. You do it twice, you get the same doggone result. Stop. So anyway, a gray-haired mama, can you please contact me at my email address, charmgrammy.crochet@gmail.com. I will need to know where you want your gift card from. You know, anywhere that I can send an electronic gift card to you, and we'll get it out to you as soon as possible. So let's turn you back around. So thanks so much, everyone, for watching and participating. Congratulations to the winner, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.